Hello everyone, welcome back to WMMA 5, Episode 2. It's been almost 2 years since we've touched this game, and now we're going to get back into it as if nothing happened in between that time. So we've already got UFC 2 on the way. We have a great main event. Let's take a look at the show. UFC 2 Shamrock v. Rutten. Our main event is Ken Shamrock versus Boss Rutten. It's going to be a great fight. Our co-main event is between our number 2 and 3 fighter, Manabu Yamada and Eric Paulson. The winner of that fight will get to face off against either Shamrock or Rutten. Oleg Taktarov versus Rickson Gracie. Noboru Asahi versus Walid Ismail. Murilo Bustamante versus Vernon White. James Matthews versus Henzo Gracie. Art Jimerson versus Jason DeLucia. Kazuyo Takahashi versus Taylor Tuli. Fabio Gurgel versus Marco Ruiz. And Masakatsu Funaki versus Rafael Cordero. And so that's going to be our... Let's take a look at our rankings real quick. Let's update rankings. I don't think anything's going to change. It didn't. Yeah, so Boss Rutten's our top fighter. That's why he's fighting the champion, Ken Shamrock, who's not ranked for whatever reason, even though he should be. That's just my honest opinion right there. So let's simulate to the next show. It's going to be good stuff. I got me a drink right here. It's going to be a good fight. Give our predictions as we go along. How y'all been? I know it's been a long time since we've uploaded WMMA 5. And I hope it's going to be a good video. Good video. Because, you know, this is a great game. It and TEW, great games all around. So yeah. And thankfully we haven't got all the people into this system yet, so this should go by relatively quickly, which is a good thing. Very much a good thing. Oh yeah, I saw Michael Venom Page was came out to the Undertaker's theme the other day. That was pretty cool. I'm glad he's finally in the, you know, the UFC. Let's take a look at our mail. Oh, we got contract renewals. Let's go. Hold on. I think there's a instant auto renewal. Add. Screw it. I'll just do it by Maurice Smith. See, he's 1-to-1, so we can sign him. I don't have anything against not signing him. He wants 900 at a fight, sure, why not? We're the UFC, we got all the money in the world. Maybe we should be stingy with our money like Dana White. I say that in a joking manner. Art Jimerson, negotiate. Let's see, he's 0-1. We can still sign, that's fine. You want 900 a month? Okay, if you say so. Just don't disappoint me and lose a lot. Do you have another fight coming up? Versus Jason DeLuca. Yuki Nakai. 0-1. He seems like someone who should do better than that. I assume you want 900 as well. Make offer. Confirm, confirm. Walid Ishmael. 1-0. Good stuff, good stuff. A grand. He deserves it. He deserves it. Vernon White. We got 28 of these fucks to go through. Make offer. Confirm offer. Takaku Fuki. Fuki? Something like that. Make offer. Hoist Gracie, I will give you everything you want. Legitimately, everything you want, buddy. I have to sweeten the deal. Is that good? Yeah, that worked. Renzo Gracie's fighting next, isn't he? Or is it Hickson? He's fighting James Matthews. Should be an easy fight for him. Murilo Bustamante. Give him $1,000. Masakatsu Funaki. 900. Everybody's like, yeah, we're getting a pay raise. Doesn't know how to say no. You're right, I don't know how to say no. Marco Huis. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Jason DeLucia. You know, he's fighting someone. Shit. He's fighting Art Jimerson. I'm not really expecting much from the Jimerson DeLucia fight. James Matthews. But take another L, I assume. He's fighting a Gracie. Eric Paulson. You know, he's... That co-main event's going to be pretty good. I hope so, anyway. It's going to be brutal. Brutal, I say. Brutal. Boss Fruit, and I will give you the fucking world. You understand me? I will give you everything you want. I have to be careful, because... God, Pancreas, I think is what it's called. Will try to take my guys if I'm not careful. Jeff Blatnick. I think that's one of our broadcasters. Yeah, you want 2,600? Alright, so that's what you want. Jim Brown. One of our color, I assume. He looks pissed at that photo. Holy shit. He looks really pissed. What, you want 700? Manabu Yamada. Negotiate. Give him $1,000. Tyler Tooley. I got a wicked sneeze trying to get out. It's not gonna happen though. Noboru Asahi. He's the number 6 pound for pound in the world. Number 3 heavyweight in the world. I think that's what that said. Minoru Suzuki. You need to keep him. I think Shinsuke Nakamura will be available in the game world one day. I know he did MMA at one point. I don't know if he was any good at it. Ken Shamrock. I will give you the world. Legitimately, I will. Want me to sweeten the deal? Alright, cool. How about 1,700? Yeah, that's what I thought. Kazuo Takahashi. Gerard Gordeo. He beat James Matthews. So, he's not on the card for UFC 2. He'll probably show up for UFC 3, though. Bill Wallace. He's not a fighter. What is he? He's what is he? I don't know. 260. Yeah. Fabio Gurgel. 900. My negotiating's not good if you can't tell. Hickson Gracie. Only 120. Alright, cool. I think you're worth more than that, but hey, I'm not gonna give you more if you're not gonna ask much more. Here we go. Okay. So let's bust down into the show. Man, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hell yeah, let's do this. Okay. So it looks like 4-3 Shamrock. Blurcat thinks Shamrock is winning. Well, majority. Because of the co-main. Oh god, no one thinks Yamada's gonna win. Oh shit. Everyone thinks Paulson's gonna win. Okay. Taktarov Gracie. Really, they think Taktarov's going to win. I think Gracie's going to win, personally. Asahi versus Ishmael. They think Asahi's going to win. No one thinks Ishmael's going to win. I think Ishmael's going to win, personally. Bustamante and White. I agree. Bustamante wins 7-0 in his favor. Henzo Gracie versus James Matthews. No one thinks Matthews is going to win. I don't blame him. Art Jimerson versus Jason DeLucia. Everyone thinks DeLucia is going to win. Honestly, I don't care who wins this fight. Takahashi versus Tuli. Everyone thinks Takahashi's going to win. No surprise there. And Gurgle versus the King of the Streets, Huis, and everyone but Dan. Fucking Dan. Does Dan know something we don't know? And then Funaki versus Cordero. Funaki has a 6-1 advantage. Let's go. Our main fight is up next. Our first main fight. Funaki goes head-to-head with Rafael Cordejo. John McCarthy's the ref. I don't care about the judges. Cordejo, major size advantage. There's the opening bell. We start with a touch of gloves. There's a takedown. Hold on, I'm going to start the timer. There's a takedown attempt from Funaki. Cordejo cannot stop the takedown. He gets a better position. Passes to side control. Funaki attempts to grab the leg. Oh, Cordero blocks it. He tries to sweep the knee, but Funaki can't do it. Funaki tries to lock Cordero. Oh, Funaki gets the Kimura fully applied. Oh, shit. That's it. Good God. Funaki just beat the hell out of fucking Cordero. Jesus. That was his first fight, too. It was a good fight. But Funaki got his first win. Congrats. Leave fight. Funaki name checks all of his sponsors and thanks all the fans who support him. Nice. Alright, start the timer. Gurgle versus Huis. Huis has the betting line. It's the favorite. Richard Savage is the ref. Nice. We are underway. We start with a touch of glove. The two fighters engage. Gurgle misses a jab and hits a right cross. Ruiz lands a left jab. Okay, Gurgle misses with the left hand. Ruiz can't set up a... Oh, God. Shoulders hunched. Both fighters move in and engage. Gurgle misses a right cross. Two combatants meet in the center, start to strike. Ruiz slips fast with a right hook. Ruiz stalks forward. Gurgle fires up a counter jab. So it looks like it's pretty even right now. Ruiz connects with a jab. We're now at a halfway point. Fighters engage yet again. Ruiz is dodging strikes from Gurgle. Gurgle fires off a counter jab again with those counter jabs. Did Dan know something we did not know? Did Dan fucking know? Ruiz slips. They stand and trade. The two fighters come forward and engage once more. Gurgle doesn't connect with the left jab. Ruiz scores a jab. The exchange... Man, I wish I knew where to... I tried looking for the text speed, but I just couldn't find it. Gurgle finds a good angle. Ruiz slowing just a little. Fighters engage once more as we head into the second round. Both fighters move and engage. I think this is going to go to a decision, if I had to guess. We pass the halfway mark of the second round. Two fighters come forward and engage. Gurgle misses a right hook. Gurgle slowing just a little. Two combatants meet in the center and start to strike. Gurgle scores a jab. Ruiz lands a left jab and a right cross. Ruiz counters a right hand with a couple... I don't know what that said. Oh, takedown attempt. Oh, takedown! Ruiz does a few right hands to the body. Gurgle pulls a half guard. Ruiz unloads. Yeah, I think Ruiz is going to win by decision. What kind of decision? I'm not sure. I'd say majority decision, if I had to guess. Ooh, Gurgle's taking control. A few deep breaths betray. Seeing that his opponent's... Oh! Gurgle looks for a takedown. Nope, Gurgle does not get the takedown. Gurgle tries to reap with a... Oh, God, I don't even know what that said. Gurgle breathing very hard. Ruiz is breathing very hard. Takedown attempt by Ruiz, and the takedown is complete. A second takedown from Marco Ruiz. Gurgle tries to sweep, but no, it does not work. Ruiz fires away with punches. Gurgle tries to sweep. Lack of progress force. Oh, wow. They got too tired. Yeah, I figured. Unanimous decision. Fight was average. I figured. Marco Ruiz thanks all of his sponsors for backing him, and also thanks family and friends. Says he has a lot of respect for Fabio Gurgle. You both gassed out. Alright, next fight. Kazu Takahashi and Tila Tuli. I'm just going to skip to the end. Don't got time for this. Takahashi's a clear favorite. I think he's going to win here. and he does by knockout in 48 seconds of the first round. That was pitiful by Thule. Holy hell. Thanks to sponsors. Good. Alright, next fight. Let's go. Art Jimerson versus Jason DeLuca. DeLuca is the favorite. Official result, Jason DeLuca defeats Art Jimerson by unanimous decision. And so, it was a decent fight. Nothing too spectacular. Jason DeLuca gets his win. Thanks to all sponsors. Next up, poor James Matthews going to get his shit rocked as Renzo Gracie beats him by submission in 3 minutes 19 seconds in the very first round. The fight was rated as being great. Gracie's on the roll. Leave the fight. Name checks all sponsors. Yada. Bustamante versus Vernon White. I'm thinking Bustamante's going to win here. That's just me, though. And he does. Bustamante defeats Tiger Vernon White with submission guillotine in 4 minutes 57 seconds of the second round. It's a decent fight. Surprising fight would be better than decent. Name checks all sponsors. Shows respect to Vernon White. The Kijin, Noboru Asahi versus Walid Ishmael. Ishmael's the underdog, and I'm going to go with the underdog. I think Ishmael's going to win, and he does not. Noboru Asahi defeats Walid Paraiba Ishmael by majority decision, so Ishmael put up a good fight. I don't know if it was better than what people would have expected, but he put up a fight. Leave fight. He's upset that he felt like he was the clear winner. You think you should have got the unanimous decision? I don't know, I didn't watch the fight. Next up, Oleg Taktarov versus Rickson Gracie. These two seem pretty even. I'm going to go with Rickson Gracie for the win. And the Russian Bear, Oleg Taktarov, beats Rickson Gracie in his very first fight by unanimous decision. It was a great fight. Those two did fucking phenomenal. It looks like they went the distance. He's saying that's just the start, he says. Next up, the co-main event. Who's going to be facing the openweight championship at UFC 3? Is it going to be Manabu Yamada or Eric Paulson? Yamada is the underdog in this fight, while Eric Paulson isn't. He's the favorite. But Eric Paulson does defeat Manabu Yamada by submission in the armbar in 3 minutes 42 seconds of round 1. Jesus Christ, everyone was right to think Yamada was going to lose. Holy hell. Eric Paulson gives a name check to everyone at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy, all of his various sponsors, and all of his friends, family, and supporters. Yeah, fuck respect to that guy. Finally, the main event. Ken Shamrock versus Boss Rutan. These two are pretty even. Let's go. UFC openweight title is on the line. Richard Savage is the ref. We don't care about the judges. And here we go. The two fighters touch gloves. Rutan lands a left-handed and catches Shamrock with a right hook. A jab lands from Rutan, but he misses with a vicious right hand. Oh, Shamrock comes in looking for a takedown. Rutan gets taken down by a single leg and has to pull guard. And guard Shamrock begins working to pass side control. Rutan can't fend off the effort and can only stop Shamrock at half guard. And half guard Shamrock begins to working to get to side control. Shamrock passes the side control but doesn't have time to secure the position where Rutan starts scrambling. The scramble and Shamrock grabbing Rutan and shoving him against the cage. Oh no. Showing good control, Shamrock keeps Rutan stuck against the cage. Oh no, better not grab that cage. They engage in a grueling close-up battle of short strikes for roughly about a minute. Showing his ability to exert control, Shamrock smothers Rutan against the cage. They remain in that position, dirty boxing each other for a further minute. Oh man, 39 seconds left in the first round. Shamrock tries to smother Rutan against the cage, but he wrestles free and circles back to the center. Shamrock appeared to be going for a takedown, but Rutan took the initiative first. Rutan throws a quick punch, but doesn't land. 9 seconds left. Shamrock moves in and out of range, hoping to tempt his opponent into a reckless strike and leave an opening to start grappling. The jab is wide for Rutan, but then he lands a right hand. Time runs out in the first round. I give that round to Shamrock. 100% Shamrock wins that first round. There's the bell for the start of the round. A punch from Rutan fails to land. Shamrock moves in fast and clinches with Rutan. Shamrock uses a nice knee strike from the grapple and catches Rutan to the side of the stomach. Rutan tries to wiggle free, or is that wriggle? The fuck is wriggle? But Shamrock controls him and gets in a few close-range punches too. Shamrock tries to wrestle Rutan backwards and up against the cage. Rutan ends up backed against the cage, showing his ability to exert control. Shamrock smothers Ruin up against the cage. 30 seconds elapses with very little happening other than some sort of punches and some posturing. Smothered against the cage, Ruin is trapped there, unable to get free. The next 60 seconds sees him doing very little other than throwing a kick again. This fight does not sound good. With no progress being made, referee Richard Savage says, "Back the fuck up." Ruin hits 2 left jabs and then catches Shamrock with a crunching right hook. Shamrock comes down looking for a takedown. The takedown is complete. Ruin is on his back and pulls guard. Shamrock tries to push apart the guard, maybe thinking of trying to isolate a leg. Ruin keeps his guard tight, though. Ruin tries to pull Shamrock in close and pepper him with short strikes, but can't. The end of the round is coming quick, and there's under a minute left. For the moment, Shamrock is content with just throwing a couple of body shots. Shamrock doesn't let Ruin pull him close to be smothered, perhaps looking to create space for a leg lock. Shamrock tries to break the guard apart. Ruin stops Shamrock from applying the leg lock, though, as he keeps him tightly in his guard. Ruin throws out some punches, but Shamrock leans back to avoid them. Shamrock pounds away, but Ruin isn't troubled by the strikes. The time is up in the second round. Man, I gotta give that second round to Ruin. Boss Ruin came back. El Guapo. Bell for round 2 begins. Ruin lands a left hand, then lands a right hand. Ruin can't hit a setup left jab, but then catches Shamrock with a crunching right hook. Shamrock is still moving well, but he is definitely breathing a little deeper now. Shamrock's tank is about to be empty, it looks like. Ruin is starting to slow down a touch, perhaps conserving a little energy. Shamrock comes in looking for a takedown. The takedown is successful. Ruin pulls guard. Shamrock lies on top of Ruin, basically smothering him. Shamrock unloads with some right hands, but Ruin deals with them comfortably. Ruin tries to get a double underhook on Shamrock so that he can get some control, but can't get them. Shamrock attempts to pass guard. Ruin tries to counter the pass attempt, and they find themselves scrambling for position. Shamrock is up first and quickly grabs Ruin as he too stands up, getting back control. Shamrock tries to take Ruin down from behind. Oh, Shamrock gets the takedown with apparent ease. Ruin can do nothing to stop it. Shamrock mounts Ruin as he crashes to the mat. We move into the second half of this round. Shamrock pounds away, but Ruin calmly deals with them. Ruin tries to sweep Shamrock out of mount, but he can't do it. Shamrock fires away with punches, but does little in the way of damage. Ruin tries a sweep from the bottom of the mount, but doesn't budge Shamrock. Shamrock pounds away with right hands, but doesn't do much damage. Ruin tries a sweep from the bottom of the mount, but doesn't budge Shamrock. Shamrock pounds away with rights, but fails to land any sort of significant blows. Ruin tries to sweep Shamrock out of the mount, but can't do it. Shamrock unloads with right hands, and Ruin deals with them comfortably. Round 3 expires. I'm giving that one to Shamrock. So yeah, Boss Ruin. It's kind of funny that Boss Ruin's in Lion's Den and Kane Shamrock ain't. I'm just saying, it is. So Boss Ruin, if this goes to a decision, Boss Ruin needs to win these next 2 rounds. Or just win. And we are back underway. The winner gets to fight Eric Paulson, by the way. Shamrock lands a left hand. Ruin lands a left hand and then catches Shamrock with a crunching right hook. Ruin fails to find home for his jab, but then scores with a right cross. It looks like Shamrock has been cut. Oh shit, he's bleeding! Shamrock is definitely slowing. His gas tank is being challenged here. A few deep breaths betray that Ruin is starting to get into deeper reaches of his tank. Man, they're both empty, it looks like. Ruin connects with a nice jab and then hits a nice straight right. The referee calls for a pause. He wants to check the... Oh, no. Oh, okay, thank God. The ringside doctor examines the cut and signals that it isn't a fight ender. Thank God. We're back underway. Ruin can't hit a setup left jab, but then hits a nice straight right. Ruin fails to find a home for his jab, but then hits Shamrock with a straight right. Shamrock keeps slightly out of range, looking for a chance to dart in and start grappling. A jab hits home from Ruin, and then he lands a right hand. Ruin is looking really tired. Ruin moves in on Shamrock, preparing to throw. Shamrock had looked like he was angling for a takedown attempt, but couldn't take the initiative. Ruin lands a jab and then lands a big right hand. Shamrock moves in and out of range, hoping to tempt his opponent into a reckless strike and leave an opening to start grappling. Ruin can hit up a setup left jab and then hit Shamrock with a beauty of a straight right. We pass the halfway mark of this round. Ruin hits a left jab and then a nice straight right. Jesus Christ, he's dominating. A strike has reopened the gash underneath the eye of Shamrock. Ruin rolls his shoulder a little to relieve the tension that has built up, then moves forward. Ruin then Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. Rutten lands a left jab, but his right hand follow up misses. A jab is wide for Rutten, but then he lands a big right hand. Referee, God, we gotta check this fucking cut again. It's only minor. Keep the fight going. Jesus. Referee brings him, and we're back underway. Shamrock may have been setting up the shoot, but Rutten aggressively took the initiative. Rutten fails to find a home for his jab, but then lands a big right hand. We're into the final minute of the round. Jesus. Rutten can't hit a set-up left jab, but then lands a right hand. Rutten moves in closer, looking to open up an attack. A jab hits home from Rutten, and then he scores with a right cross that landed hard. Rutten is looking very, very tired. A 1-2 from Rutten fails to land. Shamrock comes in and grabs Rutten in a clinch, and that's the end of the round. Jesus, I gotta give that to Rutten. Holy hell, Rutten won that round. His corner trying to get him fired up, but Shamrock just sits there staring at the floor. Oh my God. There's the bell for the... God, I don't know if they're going to make it to the end of this round. Rutten hits a left jab and scores the right cross. A jab hits home from Rutten, and then he lands a right hand. Rutten moves in closer, ready to attack. Looked like we were about to see Shamrock try and get some grappling started, but Rutten was more aggressive and took the initiative. Rutten hits a left... Dude, Rutten is dominating this round. Then lands a right hand. A tired-looking Shamrock shoots in, looking for a takedown. The takedown is successful. It's a single leg that leaves Rutten pulling guard. He's completed every takedown he's attempted so far. Shamrock trying to push forward. Shamrock looks very tired out there. Shamrock pounds away, but Rutten isn't troubled by the strikes. Shamrock doesn't let Rutten pull him in close to be smothered. Shamrock lies on top of Rutten, basically smothering him. I'll wait for that. Shamrock tries to pound around, but none of the blows land with any degree of power. Rutten grabs Shamrock and draws him in closer, smothering him. With no progress being made, referee Richard Savage brings the fighters back to their feet. Good God! Rutten throws a 2-punch combo, but Shamrock avoids both. Rutten can't hit a set-up left jab, but then scores with the right cross. The gas tank looks empty on Rutten. Rutten moves in closer, looking to open up an attack. Rutten hits a left jab and then cages Shamrock with a right hook. We're into the final minute of the final round. Shamrock, who looks drained, comes forward looking for a takedown. The takedown is complete. It was a single leg, and Rutten is left on his back pulling guard. Rutten hasn't stopped a single takedown yet. Shamrock begins trying to pass guard and get into better position. 40 seconds left. The pass attempt results in a scramble for position as Rutten tries to get back up. The scramble lands with Shamrock grabbing Rutten, getting a waist lock, gaining back control. Shamrock is catching Rutten with nasty left to the ear. Time runs out. God, I think Shamrock won that fight. Barely, though. God, split decision for Shamrock is what I'm thinking. The ring announcer's now giving the final decision. All three... What?! What?! That is bullshit. The winner by unanimous decision is El Guapo Boss Rutten. I call bullshit. God! The official result, El Guapo Boss Rutten defeats the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Oh my God. Yeah. Boss Rutten, God, that is... Congratulations, boss. You beat the fuck out of Shamrock. What was the best fight? I assume... Taktarov, Gracie... Gracie... God, Gracie's winning. What's the broadcast team looking like? The event and not a commentary team. What the fuck? Okay. Critical rating 71 and commercial rating 33. It made $35,000. Oh my goodness. Oh, popularity decrease in America? Bullshit. That was a great show. Okay, so our fight of the night goes to Taktarov versus Gracie. Knockout of the night goes to Takahashi. And our submission of the night goes to Eric Paulson. Close. Give awards out. We gained $115,000. Nice, nice, nice. Eric Paulson was our most paid fighter. So it looks like it's going to be Boss Rutten versus Eric Paulson at UFC 3. Holy crap. That's, like... Good job. I mean, like, holy crap. Matchmake. Let's take a look at our rankings. Let's update them. Let's update. Update rankings. Oh, man. So... It looks like our co-main event next time is going to be Noboru Asahi versus Murilo Bustamante, with our main event being Boss Rutten versus Eric Paulson. This is going to be fucking badass. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Chaotic One saying, peace.